Hello, I'm Mark Hurst from Canon Technologies, and today we're going to look around a 40-foot Canon Trotter modular data center. This is a high cube unit, and it has got four 15 kilowatt DX mixed mode cooling units, as you see mounted on the side of it. Come and have a tour around. As with all Canon Trotter units, the mains and generator connections are flush mounted to the side of the unit so that when it's shipped, there's nothing that protrudes from the outside of the module. Here we have a loss protection grade 3 door, can be a grade 4 if that's what the client requires. We open it up, you can see we've got a traditional ramp and a raised access floor inside. This is a high cube module, so we've got 9'6" from the base to the top of the unit. In the man trap entry vestibule, we have the fire alarm control panel, access control panel, small UPS that runs both. We have light switches. Here we have power conditioning, the ATS switch, main UPS, and here we have some of the rack switch gear for the cabinets further down the aisle. Here we have an EPO and the first of our four 15 kilowatt mixed mode cooling units. These have fresh air cooling and a full DX circuit built into them. In this format, we've only got 4 data cabinets in the aisle. You can have up to 18 standard 600 by 1000 deep cabinets mounted down the aisle space. In this case, we've got network separation, which is a client requirement, hence there's only 4 cabinets in this space. The cabling can be above or below the floor. This is a raised access floor that we're stood on, and we've got 300mm space underneath our feet to run both power and data cabling. Whenever the space is occupied, there's filtered makeup air coming in from some fresh air filters. In this instance, there's an escape hatch. This is a military unit that we're in. And here we are again looking at more of the DX cooling units mounted on the side. These units are actually taken off during transport and mounted into the space in front of me whilst the unit's transported anywhere in the world. In the guise we're looking at, this is a 60 kilowatts total cooling solution, which is 45 kilowatts N+1 or 30 kilowatts in a 2N solution, whatever the client wants, depending on their power they're using in the cabinets. As to be expected, fire detection, suppression modules within the unit, and this is a light and airy space, even though it's only 40 foot by 8 foot. As can be seen, every cabinet has got its own individual isolation switch for the PDU that's mounted within it. Where required, this can be a dual fed system with a double UPS. Here we can see a traditional 42U 800 by 1000 cabinet is in this space. It's got all of the features expected of a Canon Technologies cabinet. We've got infinitely adjustable mounting posts. We have a traditional 19-inch space that's all marked with the individual U heights. We have cable management devices to the front and rear of the cabinets to keep the cables dressed neatly out the sides. And in this unit, we've got our earth bonding, complete earth bonding of the unit to meet JSP 480. And we have a power and signal earth rail, top to bottom of the cabinet, bonded to the base unit. Here we have one of our large 15 kilowatt cooling units, co-developed by Canon and Stultz. This unit is a mixed mode unit. It works in a full DX mode when the ambient conditions are above 20 degrees centigrade. Below 20 degrees centigrade, it goes into a part fresh air free cooling mode where it does DX and fresh air free cooling. And then when it gets below 11 degrees centigrade, it goes into a full fresh air cooling mode with filtered fresh air filtered through the system coming out the bottom. That greatly reduces the amount of power used when cooling in those correct environments.